It was a cool new addition and good look for Volcom because they added a legendary pro and not just the hottest new trend skater. What's up guys? My name's Levi, this is Shred Shop, connecting you to skateboarding, and today we're doing 14 things you didn't know about Volcom. In this video, we're gonna cover the start, the team, the logo, and their big buyout. Make sure you guys support your local skate shop, stay out of the malls, and like, subscribe, and comment if you guys love these videos and you wanna see more content. The start. In 1991, two industry vets head to Tahoe on a snowboard trip. It was Richard Wolcott and Tucker Hall. They had both worked in the skate and surf industry for a long time, and so they started talking about wanting to do their own clothing line. They wanted to base the brand around the three sports that they loved: skateboarding, snowboarding, and surfing. They started the company with an initial $5,000 investment from Richard's dad. The slogan of the brand at the time was "Youth Against Establishment." They wanted to have a good focus not only on the sports, but on creativity and artwork. For the first 2 years of the brand, they actually lost money, so it was a slow learning curve for them. In the first year, Volcom spent $10,000 and they made less than $3,000 back. They almost go out of business 3 times in less than 3 years. At year 3, they start gaining accounts and building traction. And at that time, Rich's dad comes on to help them manage money. The logo. The Volcom Stone logo was designed by Tom McElroy. He was an ex-sponsored surfer that turned designer. He originally worked for Bob Hurley, who was the creator of Hurley, and before that worked for Vision Skateboards, designing boards for people like Gons. At the time, he was working for Quiksilver, doing all their catalogs, ads, and lookbooks. The two founders approached him about making a logo for them. So he's flipping through a geology textbook and he sees this line. It says, "The diamond, the most precious stone." And then he sees a line drawing of a diamond cut in half. He sketches it in black and white, flips it upside down so that it looks sharp like it could cut you. And that is how the Volcom Stone is born. Volcom Skate. The first ever Volcom Skate team rider was Chet Thomas. Over the years, their team has been loaded with tons of amazing skateboarders. People like Chima Ferguson, Mark Appleyard, Ryan Sheckler, Jake Duncombe, Louis Lopez, Shane Cross, Dennis Busenitz, Darrell Stanton, Grant Taylor, Chris Fanner, Dustin Dolan, and Jackson Pills. That's just to name a few. Not only has the brand taken off, but they also do a ton to give back to the local scenes wherever they go. They even did a Volcom Wild in the Park series, where they went to tons of different cities and towns and did huge contests. Volcom stickers. When they started out, they didn't have any money for marketing, so they basically just printed stickers and stuck them everywhere around Southern California. McElroy said that there probably wasn't a single lamppost in all of Southern California that didn't have a Volcom sticker on it at one point. It's also interesting to note that the Volcom Stone stickers were only provided to the team riders. Unless you were a team, you could not get them. Also at the beginning, they didn't have any money to go do trade shows and sell the product and market it that way. So they basically just showed the gear out of the back of their car at the beginning. Volcom Entertainment. It's interesting to note that Volcom was the very first ever clothing company to launch a record label. Volcom Entertainment signed bands like CKY, the Riverboat Gamblers, Birds of Avalon, Goons of Doom, Valiant Thor, Sounder, and Year Long Disaster. They also did a band competition every year for bands to get signed. They called it the Band Joust. Volcom Collabs. Over the years, Volcom has done collabs with a bunch of different skateboard companies. They've done collabs with Toy Machine, Girl Skateboards, Antihero, Baker, Spitfire, ProTech, and even Jimbo Phillips. That's just to name a few. Videos. Over the years, Volcom has let out a bunch of different skateboard videos. Their first one ever was called Freedom Wig. It featured Alan Peterson, Brad Hayes, Chet Thomas, Dustin Dolan, Jeff Rowley, Kale Sandridge, Jaya Bondarov, Richard Paez, Rune Glifberg, and Remy Stratton. It's interesting to note that Remy, after being pro for Volcom, went on to run the skateboard program, and he still runs it today. In 2004, they let out Chichalgoth, featuring Aaron Susky, Caswell Berry, Dennis Busenitz, Jeff Rowley, Louis Marnell, Mark Appleyard, Ryan Sheckler, and others. In 2007, they released Let's Live. It was an all-Australian team video. It was in memory of Shane Cross. It also featured Dustin Dolan, Jake Duncombe, Louis Marnell, Chima Ferguson, Chris Wood, Joe Pease, and Shane Azar. They also released True to This in 2014, and most recently, they released a video called Holy Stokes. Shane Cross. Shane was an up-and-coming skateboarder from the Gold Coast of Australia. He blew up with photos in all the Australian skateboard magazines. And in 2005, he won Skateboarder of the Year by Slam Skateboarding, which was an Australian skateboard magazine. He also got covers of Thrasher and had the cover of Transworld, Nose Grinding El Toro, First Try. He also had parts in Globe United by Fate and Flip Extremely Sorry. In March 2007, Shane tragically passed away in a motorcycle accident. Just another reminder, please don't drink and drive. As we said before, the Let's Live video by Volcom was released in memory of Shane Cross. Volcom Surf. Volcom is also huge in the surf world. They do an annual contest called the Volcom Pipe Pro. They also have had a stacked team of professional surfers over the years. People like Dustin Payne, Ozzie Wright, Ryan Birch, Coco Ho, Noah Dean, Mitch Colborn, Parker Coffin, and Diego Dora. Louie Lopez. Louie Lopez has been riding for Volcom since he was a little tiny grom. Long hair, braces, the whole lot of it. Over the years, Louie has had parts in Flip Extremely Sorry, Globe United by Fate, Volcom Holy Stokes and True to This, Converse Purple, and the Illegal Civ videos. He also just released a Louie Lopez full pro clothing line with Volcom. It includes shirts, hats, pants. He's also one of the best skateboarders on planet Earth right now. Volcom Snow. As the brand was originally conceptualized on a snowboard trip, it makes sense that Volcom has one of the best teams in the industry and is very well respected in the snowboard industry. Over the years, their snow team has included riders like Brian Iguchi, Jamie Lynn, Marcus Cleveland, Arthur Longo, Pat Moore, Haley Langland, Mike Rav, and Terrier Hackinson. The BUYOUT. In June of 2005, Volcom decided to go public. They launched with their shares at $19 a share, and it ended up raising $89 million for the brand. In 2008, they buy Electric Visual for $25 million. Not long after, in 2011, they get bought out by PPR for $608 million. This is the same company that owns Gucci and Saint Laurent. In April of 2019, Volcom announced that they got bought out again, and it was by a company called Authentic Brands Group. This group currently owns Vision Streetwear, Airwalk, Aeropostale, Nautica, as well as the Michael Jackson and Shaquille O'Neal brands. As you can tell, this is a pretty far cry model from their original anti-establishment model. Peter HEWITT. In 2019, legendary pro for Vans and Antihero, Peter HEWITT joins the Volcom team. It was a cool new addition and good look for Volcom because they added a legendary pro and not just the hottest new trend skater. Modern Volcom. Volcom is still a giant clothing brand to this day, and it's nice to see that they're still really invested in the skateboard industry and in the culture. The Volcom team today consists of Louie Lopez, Grant Taylor, Axel Kreisberg, CJ Collins, Colin Provost, Chris Fanner, Dustin Dolan, Jackson Pills, Peter HEWITT, Simon Bannerow, and 2019 Thrasher Skater of the Year, Milton Martinez.
Yep.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Let us know below who has been your favorite team rider for Volcom throughout all the years. And tell us what brand for a 14 Things video should we do next. I'm Levi, this is Shred Shop connecting you to skateboarding. And you just watched 14 Things You Didn't Know About Volcom. As always, support local, support your local skate shop. And if you want to see more videos, like, subscribe, and comment. It's the best way for us to give you the content that you love. Stay tuned for Comment of the Week. We got a spicy one. It is from my dog, Northeast. Yes, Northeast. He said, I swear down Shreds is one of the best skate channels on YouTube. Always coming in with the great videos. Keep it up, guys. Honestly, Northeast, thank you for saying that. Thank you for reaching out. These videos are a ton of work, so much research, so much video editing and filming. And honestly, this face does not happen easy. I gotta put a lot of makeup on to look cute for you, Northeast. So thank you so much for loving our videos. Peace.